How might Ozians from far and wide react now that the wizard has declared war on the Wicked Witch of the West? After the dramatic cliffhanger of Wicked, fans now endure a year-long wait to see what's next for Elphaba, Glinda, and their friends in Oz. The two witches who became friends during their student days at Shiz find themselves on opposite sides of a moral conflict, and unfortunately for Elphaba, the court of public opinion isn't in her favor. With Wicked for Good set to premiere later this year, Elphaba will be making new enemies and allies in her pursuit to stop the wizard. We can only assume that new characters will debut in the second part to help this beloved story reach new heights. And in today's video, we'll speculate who the new characters might be in Wicked for Good.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
Number 1. Dorothy. We've already received a glimpse of Dorothy in the first part of Wicked, which is no surprise. She's the girl from Kansas who started it all in the timeless classic, The Wizard of Oz. Despite being swept away to a magical world, Dorothy jumped right in to help the people of Oz by agreeing to stop the Wicked Witch and collect her broom, a feat which would grant her the wizard's help in returning home. In her original story, she is responsible for killing Oz's greatest evil by melting the witch with a pail of water, freeing the Ozians from her continued terror. It's only natural that Dorothy will play a significant role in the film's second half. We've already witnessed her entering Oz in the trailer and meeting the wizard alongside her newfound friends. While the story should focus on Elphaba and Glinda, their run-ins with Dorothy and how she impacts their lives aren't something to take lightly. I'm eager to see how Elphaba will respond to a kind-hearted and well-intentioned girl trying to stop her, when it's clear she's misled by the wizard, just like the rest of Oz. It's possible Wicked for Good will show us a new side to Dorothy and Elphaba's relationship that we've never explored before.
We haven't really met properly, have we?
Why, no.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Number 2. The Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. As I've mentioned, Dorothy doesn't go on her journey alone. She makes plenty of new friends as she travels through Oz, each with unique problems that take them to the wizard's door. While we also see them in the most recent trailer, they've each already made their debuts in the first part of the film. In the Wicked canon, each of Dorothy's friends are former characters from Elphaba's days at Shiz, with each of them playing a vital role in her story. The Scarecrow, who we know as Fiero, transforms into a man made of straw when Elphaba uses the Grimoire to save the man she loves from facing torture from his fellow soldiers. However, the spells prevent him from being hurt, turning him into a man with a body made of straw. The Tin Man is Elphaba's former classmate Bach, who had a fleeting relationship with Nessa Rose. After a spell goes awry and causes Bach's heart to shrink, Elphaba saves his life by turning him into the Man of Tin. Finally, the Cowardly Lion, who grew up from the lion cub that Fiero and Elphaba saved from their classroom. We'll witness these storylines in the film's second part, meaning we'll meet the transformed versions of Fiero and Bach for the first time.
Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Number 3. New Animal Companions. With the introduction of the Cowardly Lion and Toto to the second part of the film, it only makes sense for other animal companions to debut. A significant part of Elphaba's story concerns her relationship with Oz's animals and how much she values their freedom. She's among the few who believe the animals should retain autonomy and the right to live and speak among their fellow Ozians. Her radical views make her a friend of her history teacher, Dr. Dillamond, who ultimately loses his job at Shiz and becomes another of the missing animals. Elphaba cares deeply for the animals and will use her powers with the Grimoire to help them. We witness this firsthand in the trailer as a scene shows various animals fleeing from what I assume is former confinement. As Elphaba rescues animals, it only makes sense for some to see through the rumors and join her side. The Wicked Witch of the West is often credited with having flying monkeys as minions, which means the wizard's aerial army will ultimately betray him and switch sides, pledging their loyalty to someone new. Naturally, Elphaba will gain the respect of those around her. After the film has already added characters like Dulcie Bear to enrich Elphaba's narrative, I wouldn't be surprised if they did so again, here.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just...
It's all right. Quickly, come inside.
Number 4. Munchkins. The Munchkins were a big part of The Wizard of Oz. They're the first people Dorothy meets when she arrives in this magical land, and they're the ones who tell her about the wizard. In this way, they're also our introduction to Oz and its residents, so they're a cornerstone to the franchise overall. Wicked includes them just as well, with Elphaba's father being the mayor of Munchkin Land, and one of her friends Bach being a Munchkin himself. The show's first number also takes place in Munchkinland as the residents rejoice and celebrate the death of the Wicked Witch. We meet some of these nameless Munchkins during this number as they sing and dance alongside Glinda. However, they may have a more significant role in the film's second part, as Nessarose will return to Munchkinland and take her late father's place as the mayor. Bach will return with her, becoming her assistant and servant, further straining their relationship. Naturally, Nessarose needs to gain the reputation of the Wicked Witch of the East before Dorothy arrives, so there will likely be some altercations between Nessarose and her people in Munchkinland. Perhaps we'll meet an outspoken group prepared to stand up for themselves, or we'll meet more of Nessa's staff members who loathe how she treats Bach.
Yes. The Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
Number 5. The Wizard's Loyal Guards. The people of Oz, be they from Munchkinland or the Emerald City, have an undying loyalty to the wizard. His influence will be felt throughout the film as he convinces his subjects to turn against Elphaba, even though her intentions are good-natured. The most helpful tool he has at his disposal is the guards from the Emerald City, who will personally search for and hunt down Elphaba across Oz. As we see from the trailers, Fiyero will become the captain of this guard, giving them detailed instructions and leading the pursuit to capture the woman he secretly loves. I can only assume the second part will use its extensive runtime to give more edge to Fiyero's role. I want to see his internal conflict shine because he's trapped between a rock and a hard place. I want to see his soldiers slowly lose trust in him and inevitably turn against him as he acts in favor of the Wicked Witch, possibly allowing her to evade capture more than once. These guards should speak up when Fiyero starts to defy direct orders. Perhaps he has a second in command, who will make the tough decision to usurp leadership. Or there could be a mole among Fiyero's group, who reports his treasonous activities to the wizard.
Have you ladies met Chistry, the leader of my Emerald Guards?
Pleased to meet you.
Number 6. Fiyero's parents. We've had plenty of time to explore Elphaba and Glinda's characters. While their journey will undoubtedly be the primary focus of Wicked for Good, the love triangle subplot won't feel as impactful if Fiyero isn't as compelling or well-rounded as his female counterparts. Again, we need to see more from him and his journey throughout the story. Surprisingly, the trailer reveals a brand new scene of Glinda and Fiyero's wedding, indicating that Fiyero plans to dedicate his life to Glinda despite his heart belonging to someone else. We should see what or who pushed him into making this decision. I can only assume that a wedding between a beloved prince and the Good Witch of the North is the event of the year. The stands will likely be packed with attendees desperate to celebrate the union, including the bride's and groom's parents. We briefly meet Glinda's parents when she arrives at Shiz. You know, Momsy and Popsicle, who love and appreciate their daughter. Fiyero, in contrast, comes alone, which indicates he may have a problematic relationship with his family. Is it possible that they pressured him to make things official with Glinda?
Just remember, it's not goodbye. It's farewell.
We love you.
You have all your kisses.
Yes.
And you will write.
Yes. I love you. Darling. It's that time.
One of the best parts of Wicked's film adaptation is experiencing the world of Oz in a new light. These new characters, be they quirky additions to the script or significant parts of the main narrative, help bring Elphaba and Glinda's adventure to life. Some of the best parts of the first film came from the background cast, and I'm eager to see new faces bring their energy and passion to Wicked for Good. Are there certain Ozians you hope to see in the next part? Do you believe they'll be friend or foe to the Wicked Witch of the West? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Speaking of Fiyero, where is he? Not that I expected him to come and say goodbye, but I mean, we barely know each other.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Just little fish in the sea.
The most. Fiyera's gonna lose what's left of his mind.